Vanakkam. Okay, part two. Apparently there is going to be a part two because I just saw some news, not about Appa, but in general I saw something, and it kind of irked me. So I have to say it, I guess. And this wasn't planned. I just saw the news like 5 minutes ago, and yeah. Pinati. Sink is being claimed. It's 4:39 p.m. And I'm gonna just I don't know the specifics. I'm trying to get the guy's name. He's trying to eliminate the term radical Islam and make it seem like mainstream Islam is radical Islam, which is just mind-boggling because he is being radical by saying, and this guy is a political person apparently, and I don't understand how he can speak not understanding that there's so many Muslims in the world and so many Muslims in it's not something else. There's so many Muslims all over the world and so many Muslims in America. Some rep guy, rep something. I'm trying to figure out what to search up. Trying to figure out what to search up in order to find the article. Sharia law. Okay, Muslims aren't asking to make U.S. Sharia law, like have Sharia law. I saw it on Twitter. Okay, listen, I don't know what specifically Sharia states. However, true Muslims do not want to force Sharia law in the United States. They don't want to force anybody to follow their laws or their ways in the US, okay? And don't shut up about that. I have no right to talk about the US. I'm protecting some states in the US, so why don't you shut it, okay? And it's for anybody and everybody who's like, you can't talk about the US. I'm gonna fucking talk about the US and you're gonna fucking hear it. And if you don't wanna fucking hear it, get off the fucking planet and go into a black hole, okay? He's not fucking நான் சொன்னா ஏத்துக்காதுங்க சும்மா கத்த வரும் and கலவரம் தான் கிரியேட் பண்ண தெரியும் and Muslims போய் கொல்லுவாங்க தேவையில்லாம because it's taken a soul. Okay, so what I'm trying to say here is that I saw some rep. I don't know the guy's name. It said rep dot some guy, political member or whatever. I think it's political. And it did face backlash from what I understand. Some people do say it's a exhibit of kind of an exhibition of Islamophobia because it is. It's total Islamophobia. And this guy is part of the conservatives. I guess the conservatives supported him, but they were criticized by others. I guess. I'm learning the political lingo of the U.S. here, okay? And the thing is, my issue is here. Yes, Iran is being a mannangata. Iran, meaning the Iranian government, the terrorist government, that has now been branded as a terrorist organization by the EU and by, I think, others as well, I think. I don't know who exactly, but I think some others have branded them. And that is great. That is progress. But using that, okay, just because we have found someone is a terrorist, okay? And that has been defined as a terrorist, okay? Doesn't mean we go and blame all Muslims for what that terrorist group is doing. Do you get what I'm saying? That is not an excuse. Just because you found somebody that claims to be Muslim, they're not Muslim. Can I tell you something? That is not what Iran is doing, right? Does not follow Islam. Does not follow the laws of Islam. Okay? So, them calling them radical, calling them extremists, I get it. And yes, hello dude, who wants to live in an Islam-free world and wants to kill all Muslims, the guy who made that speech, it was a very recent speech. Please say which speech I'm referring to. And so, yeah, this is an issue, man. You can't just go around saying, you're not even Muslim. Like, you can't go around saying, you don't know what Islam's about. You can't speak. You can't say, yeah, extremists might want to, implement Sharia law. I mean, okay, honestly, Sharia law may be good or not. I knew Sharia law and I forgot. But the point is here, whether I know it or not, my point still stands and it's valid. Because I am speaking, if there's anything in Islam that is extremist, that is radical, then they don't follow it. They do not implement, they do not force it on other people. They might take it upon themselves, like in a sense that if there's something that says that you have to punish yourself or treat yourself badly, they may put pressure on themselves because something in the Quran that has been altered, not said by God, but something that has been altered by other people for their own benefit. I or other good people wouldn't say that. Anything that is involved extremism or radicalism, if that's a word, or anything of that contributes to self-hate, like I wouldn't, that's just, no, I wouldn't say that. Nobody else would say that. Nobody would say anything in the Quran that hurts a good soul, okay? And if there is something that has been altered, and if someone is forcing some sort of law, Islamic law, apparently it's not Islamic law if it does not follow the basic rule of Islam, which is love, okay? Love is the rule for all religions. That is the basis for all religions, all faiths, and I'm not going to force faith on anybody that's an atheist or an anarchist. There are it's a word where it's a word used when like someone believes in a higher being and a higher force that protects people, or like some sort of force like that, but doesn't hasn't really hasn't really, like it doesn't really connect with any religion or faith as of now. Do you get what I'm saying? If like true Islams respect that, okay? True Muslims Muslims respect that, and Islam, the basis of Islam is respect as well. So going and so that they respect all religions on faith, and they do not force anybody's faith. They will try to implement ethics, and they will try to implement good things for other, because other people should do good things and not hurt people. But that's basic. That's not, you can't go and say someone is radical. Islam is radical. It's not mean radical. You're trying to make it seem like it's radical. Any terrorist that's Muslim isn't a Muslim, because that is against the laws. I don't know about Sharia law, but it's against the very laws of Muslim. I know that much, and I'm Muslim. So, for anyone, okay, that was a middle finger for. I don't know. I just showed it randomly. But like for anyone that is has a problem with me saying that, or has a problem with me being part Muslim. My son is Muslim, for God's sake. And so I'm going to have a problem if you say Islam is radical or mainstream Islam. You don't know mainstream Islam. I think ni sonne the pair mainstream Islam illa, okay? Ni sonne the pair terrorism, extremism. And apparently there's 57 countries in the world that follow Sharia law, is what this dude said in the speech. And the United States won't be the 58th. Okay, you don't need to be the 58th. No one's asking you. No one good is asking you to be the 58th. They're asking you to respect U.S. citizens that are Muslim, because they are U.S. citizens that are Muslim. U.S. citizens are allowed to be Muslim. I'm sorry, have you not gotten the memo? Do you not know that? They're allowed to have practice whatever faith they want. And you cannot brand somebody a terrorist or say it, but no, the Islamic law, real Islamic law, okay, that is founded on love and that follows love and ethics, does not go against the Constitution of America. Did you create the Constitution of America? Were you there when America was founded? Were you? Do you know what it actually says in the Constitution of America and all these laws? You're saying that Islamic, I'm talking about Islamic law. I don't know. I would say talk about Sharia law if on all the laws in Sharia law and be very specific about it if I hadn't forgotten Sharia law. But I know what Islam stands for and what Islamic law stands for. Okay, that I know for sure. And it does not go against ethics. It does not go and tell you to go murder on a rampage. It does not tell you, okay, honey, one of U.S.'s rights as a U.S. citizen is to be able to practice your own faith, as long as it's not radical or extremism, foundness, and Islam is not. So stop trying to give Islam a horrible name here. Okay, can you please say the times this dude was Muslim and tried to destroy Islam? Because he did this when he was Muslim in past lives, and he's doing it right now. So can you please say that? Okay? And I don't know the guy's name. I have to find it. Oh my god. Is it gonna be paused? Just in case it's gonna be paused, I'm gonna say Nanji Vanakam thank you right now. And then I'm going to just check his name, okay? Nanji Vanakam thank you, just in case. It might be paused, I don't know. Ugh, I hope not. Okay, I saw it. Oh my god. Ayo. I have 1 minute left, man. Can you hear me? Can you see me? I don't even know. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna just, okay, this is, oh, yeah, yo! Yo, I'm trying to do something here. It's going so slow. They've done something on a laptop so that it goes so slow. It's very annoying because I have stuff to do, honey. Like, okay, do. What the F? I saw this before, damn it! Ah, damn it. Okay, I don't know the guy's name. He just made a stupid speech. But whatever. So there is that. That's all I had to say. And Muslims, my beloved Muslims in the U.S., please stand your ground and do not, you know, just you have to have faith in your beliefs and who you are, and the fact that there's nothing wrong with being Muslim. There's nothing wrong with practicing the laws of Islam that align with your true self, that are you, that you feel right to follow, right? Obviously, I'm not going to tell you to follow everything because some of it is not even Allah's word. It's people taking the Quran and pretending to be prophets or pretending to be Allah, going around changing everything up there to their own benefits. That's what they did. So if you find anything that's unethical in there, that's them. That ain't Allah. Why would Allah say something unethical? If Allah is the one that's trying to protect you guys and trying to, you know, bring you in as family and feed you as family and loves you as family and is trying to do everything in their power to, you know, protect you and everything, then why would they say something unethical, unloving? Why? See, that's the question you have to raise, right? You know, people are like, it's the Quran, it's the holy book. And I respect the holy book, but someone who didn't respect the holy books of any faith went in and changed it. You have to go punish them instead of saying that they have to follow some evil thing that changed the Quran. Do you get what I'm saying? They are the ones that touched that holy book. They interfered with the holy book. They interfered with those holy books, okay? So it's our responsibility to bring those holy books back to its original state and what Allah's word actually is, what the word of love actually is in all these faiths. Do you get what I'm saying? You can't just say, it's a Quran, we have to follow it. No. Quran has to make sense. Quran does make sense, a lot of it. But some of it doesn't because of the alterations that have been written in it. And we don't have to follow it. Allah's fine. Okay? Allah's good. Allah's chilling. Allah's relaxing. Allah's cool. Allah's fine. Okay? You guys, the extremists and the radicals, just கொஞ்சம் temperature குறைச்சிட்டு கொஞ்சம் சோனாவுக்கு போய் ரிலாக்ஸ் பண்ணுங்க. ஓகே? ஏன்னா உங்களுக்கு டெம்பர் ஏதோ கோவம் ஏதோ திமிரு எங்கேயோ ஏறிடுச்சு. கொஞ்சம், you know, dumb it down a little, because no one's gonna listen to you if you keep yapping away nonsense and being radical and being an extremist. Okay, so there are extremists, but that's in every faith, and you can't go and say Islam, Hindu, Christianity, and other faiths. Majority of other faiths are all terrorists because this guy might be a terrorist. Abhi's Army Dashboard Towards. Please say what if he's a terrorist, the guy who made the speech, and what a terrorist group he's part of, and if he's a pimp, and if he's a stalker. Because I have doubts he's a stalker, because he might be. Okay. Now, Nandri Vanakkam. Thank you. Oh wait, Nandri Vanakkam. Thank you.